Hello everyone. Today we have studied about electrochemical cell. Electrochemical cell, a device is used to convert the chemical energy produced in a redox reaction into electrical energy, is called as a electrochemical cell or simply a chemical cell. These are also called as galvanic cell or simply a Voltaic cell. In electrochemical cell, there are two types of reaction take place. That is, there is a redox reaction take place. One will be oxidation, means loss of electron or gain of oxygen, while other reaction is reduction, means gain of electron or loss of oxygen. An electrochemical cell is composed to two compartments or half cells. It is composed of an electrode dipped in a solution of electrolyte, which these half cells are designed to contain the oxidation half cell reaction and reduction half cell reaction separately as shown below. In figure, in oxidation half cell reaction, zinc rod dip into zinc sulfate solution. In this electrode, zinc metal atom undergoes oxidation, produce Zn plus 2 ion and 2 electrons. While in reduction half cell, copper rod dip into copper sulfate solution. In this cell or in this half cell, copper ion react with 2 electrons, produce copper metal atom. The half cell called the anode is the site at which oxidation of zinc occurs as shown below. In oxidation reaction, zinc atom undergoes oxidation by loss of 2 electrons, produce Zn plus 2 ion and 2 electrons. During oxidation of zinc, the zinc electrode will slowly dissolve to produce zinc ions, which enters into solution containing Zn plus 2 ion and SO4 minus 2 ion. The half cell called as cathode is the site at which reduction of copper occurs as shown below. Copper plus 2 electron produce copper solid. When reduction of copper ion occurs, copper atom accumulated on the surface of solid copper electrode. Now, second topic we have discussed about second topic, that is salt bridge. The reaction in each half cell does not occur unless the two half cells are connected to each other. The salt bridge is an inverted U-shaped glass tube containing electrolyte, for example potassium chloride, potassium nitrate, etc. It acts as bridge by connecting two half cells. The salt bridge it helps in to completing the electric circuit to prevent the mixing of two half cells, to help maintain electric neutrality. Now in figure, the Daniell cell it should be shown. In Daniell cell, zinc rod dip into zinc sulfate solution. This electrode acts as cathode, while copper rod dip into copper sulfate solution, which is act as anode. Now these two electrodes are connected to each other by any electrical device such as voltmeter or potentiometer. Now in this cell, oxidation is take place on zinc electrode. During oxidation reaction, zinc atom loss electron, produce Zn plus 2 ion and electron. Zn plus 2 ion goes to the solution while electrons are deposited on the zinc rod. While in reduction reaction, copper plus 2 ion in a solution accept the electron and produce copper solid atom which is deposited on copper rod. Now electrons are flow from zinc electrode to copper electrode, while the ions, that is SO4 minus ion, transfer from copper electrode to zinc electrode, and zinc plus 2 ions are copper transfer from zinc electrode to copper electrode. Another type of cell is electrolytic cell. It is a device to convert electrical energy into chemical energy. And electrolytic cell is an electrochemical cell in which the energy from an applied voltage is used to derive an otherwise non-spontaneous reaction, such as cell could be produced by applying a reverse voltage to a voltaic cell like the Daniell cell. Now reaction in Daniell cell. In Daniell cell, zinc solid react with copper plus 2 produce in Daniell cell, zinc atom react with copper plus 2 ion produce copper plus ion and copper solid atom. So in this reaction or in this cell, zinc undergoes oxidation while copper undergoes a reduction. Now the difference between electrochemical cell and electrolytical cell. Electrochemical cell in which chemical energy converted into electrical energy. In electrolytic cell, electrical energy converted into chemical cell. Electrochemical cell, it is based on a redox reaction which is spontaneous, while electrolytic cell based on redox reaction which is non-spontaneous reaction. Now next topic is electrode potential. So electrode potential, it is the tendency of electrode in half cell to lose or gain electron when it is in contact with solution of its own ion. For example, zinc metal rod dip into zinc sulfate solution. Then zinc atom undergoes oxidation, produce Zn plus 2 ion. That is, zinc atom have tendency to undergo oxidation. While in copper electrode, copper ion accept electron, produce copper atom. This shows that copper rod have a tendency to accept the electron. That is, it undergoes a reduction reaction. Now next topic will be electromotive force or EMF. The two half cells are also connected externally. In this arrangement, electrons provided by the oxidation reaction are forced to travel via an external circuit to the site of the reduction reaction. The fact of the reaction occurs spontaneously once these half cells are connected indicates that there is a difference in potential energy. This difference in potential energy is called an electromotive force and is measured in terms of volt. The zinc oblique copper cell has an EMF of about 1.1 volt under standard condition. That is, Daniell cell have a conductance 1.1 volt under standard condition. Our next topic is Nernst equation. Electrochemical cell deals with cell potential as well as energy of chemical reaction. The energy of an chemical system derives a charges to move and driving force give rise to the cell potential of a system called as galvanic cell. The energy aspect is also related to the chemical equilibrium. All these relationships are tied together in the concept of Nernst equation. Walter H. Nernst in 1864 received the Nobel Prize in 1920 in recognition of his work in thermochemistry. His contribution to chemical thermodynamics leads to well-known equation correlating chemical energy and electrical potential of galvanic cell or battery. The general Nernst equation correlates the Gibbs free energy, that is delta G, that is change in Gibbs free energy, and EMF of chemical system known as galvanic cell. E cell is equal to E0 cell minus RT divided by NF into log of Q, where E0 cell is standard electrode potential of cell, N is number of electron transfer, while F is Faraday and Q is reaction coefficient. Nernst equation, remember that delta G is equal to delta G 0, delta G is equal to delta G0 plus RT log of Q. This means minus NFE is equal to minus NFE0 is equal to RT log of Q, because delta G is equal to NFE, and therefore delta G is equal to minus NFE. Therefore equation become minus NFE is equal to minus NFE0 plus RT log of Q. Now dividing both sides of this equation by minus NF, we will get the Nernst equation, that is E is equal to E0 minus RT divided by NF log of Q, or using base to logarithm 10, equation become E is equal to E0 minus 2.303 RT NF log of Q. So Nernst equation at room temperature, that is 298 degree Kelvin, R is equal to 8.314 joules mole per Kelvin, F is equal to 96,485 joules per whole mole. Therefore 2.303 RT divided by F become 0.0592 volt. The final form of Nernst equation becomes E is equal to E0 minus 0.0592 divided by N log of Q. For a general reduction reaction, metal atom having valency n plus accept electron, n number of electron, produce M solid. The Nernst equation can be written as E m raised to n plus divided by m is equal to E0 m raised to n plus divided by m minus 2.03 RT divided by NF log of 1 upon n plus E is equal to n raised to n plus divided by m is equal to E0 m raised to n plus divided by m minus 0.059 divided by n log of 1 upon m raised to n plus 1 at 298 degree Kelvin, where n is number of electrons involved. M raised to n plus is equal to molar concentration at 298 degree Kelvin. Now we will illustrate some examples. Calculate the electrode potential at copper electrode deep in a 0.1 molar solution of copper sulfate at 25 degrees Celsius. The standard potential of copper plus 2 ion copper system is 0.23 volt at 298 degree Kelvin. Now solution of this example. In this cell, copper plus 2 electron produce copper, that is copper electrode undergoes reduction reaction. Now the Nernst equation applicable for this electrode is E copper plus 2 copper is equal to E0 copper plus 2 copper plus 0.0591 divided by n log of copper plus 2 ion. But standard potential of reduction electrode is 0.34 volt, n is equal to 2, and copper plus 2 ion concentration is equal to 0.1 molar. Therefore equation become E copper plus 2 copper reduction reaction is equal to 0.34 plus 0.0591 divided by 2 log of 0.1 to the base 10. Therefore 0.34 plus 0.02955 into minus 1. Therefore 0.31045 volt. Now calculate the EMF of the cell. Now calculate the EMF of following cell. Zinc solid plus copper plus 2 having concentration 0.024 mole connected with zinc plus 2 electrode having concentration 2.4 mole zinc electrode. Solution. So in this reaction, in this cell, oxidation reaction is copper plus 2 produce copper plus 2 ion, copper solid produce copper plus 2 ion, and therefore change in EMF for this reaction is 0.0 net reaction, because zinc atom or zinc Zn plus 2 solution have concentration 2.4 mole. Using the Nernst equation 0.0592 Now next topic will be reversible electrochemical cells. In order to make the measurement on an electrochemical cell, it must be operating reversibly. Place an opposing source of potential in the external circuit. Cell operates reversibly and at constant composition. We know maximum work done is equal to delta G. The measurement of cell potential. Measure the potential of an electrochemical cell when cell is at equilibrium. That is the state between the galvanic and electrolytic cell. Now in figure, reducing agent placed in one compartment and oxidizing agent placed in another compartment, and both these solutions are separated by a porous partition. Now in reduction cell, electrons are transferred, while in oxidation agent accept the electron. The Nernst equation E cell is equal to E0 minus RT divided by Vf log of Q cell. Here V is number of electron transfer and Q is EMF of cell. E0 represents the standard cell potential. The potential of cell when all cell components are under standard condition. F, all gases, activity will be 1. A, solutes, activity will be 1. Temperature 298.5 Kelvin. P is equal to pressure is equal to 1 bar pressure. Now next topic, standard reduction potential. Standard reduction potential are intensive properties. We cannot measure the potential of an individual cell. We assign a particular cell as being our reference cell. Assign the value to other electrodes on that basis. Now next topic will be the standard hydrogen electrode. The standard hydrogen electrode have electrode potential 000 volt. In this hydrogen electrode, platinum metal foil is dipped into a solution of H plus ion concentration. Consists of H plus ion solution. The hydrogen electrode consists of a glass tube. At the center of this glass tube, there is a platinum wire is to be sealed. At the bottom of this wire, there is a platinum metal gauge is to be sealed. Now, at the top of this glass tube, there is a side arm where hydrogen gas pass into a glass tube. A galvanized cell with zinc and the standard hydrogen electrode. Now, various cells are constructed in which standard hydrogen electrode act as a standard electrode. Now consider a galvanic cell with zinc and the standard hydrogen electrode. So in this reaction, zinc electrode act as anode, while hydrogen electrode act as cathode. That is, oxidation is take place at hydrogen electrode while reduction is take place at zinc electrode. The cell equation for zinc standard hydrogen electrode. For this purpose, we have first consider the cell reaction. In this cell, H plus ion react with zinc solid, produce H2 gas and Zn plus 2 ion. That is, zinc undergoes oxidation while hydrogen undergoes reduction. So this cell is reprinted at platinum zinc solid Zn plus 2 activity 1 8 plus activity 1 H2 gas activity or pressure 1 platinum. When we measure the potential of this cell, then E cell is equal to E RHS minus E LHS. But E RHS is equal to E0 H plus H2 is equal to 0 volt. E cell is equal to E0 Zn plus 2 zinc is equal to 0.763 volt. Kushan.